Welcome back, everyone. This is a topic I get asked about all the time, it seems, and everyone's interested in how to watermark their image. Personally, I am not a fan of watermarking images. I feel like it detracts from the image itself. And if you give someone prints, you don't usually put your watermark on that either. But if you're going to put it on a high traffic website, I suppose it makes sense to put a watermark on it to try and keep your image for yourself so someone doesn't rip you off, so to speak. But there's ways to get around a watermark even if you put one on a picture. Nonetheless, this is how you can put a watermark on your image in Lightroom. So whenever you got your image finalized and you're ready to go, just right click on the background, go to export, and then you can go down all the way to the bottom where it has this watermark section. If you want to do words, you can just click this drop down box, click edit watermarks, and then you can go down and click text. This just gives you a general look of what it is. And you can pick your fonts. The fonts on, I think on Mac version of Lightroom, each one of these fonts shows what it looks like before you even click it. But in Windows, not so much. You have to click it and then it shows up on your display. You can really just pick whatever you want, whatever fits. If you want wingdings, no one even knows what that says. I would say pick something that doesn't really bring attention to itself, like something thin, like this isn't bad. So then you really can pick how you want to align it. Probably the center would be best, that way you try not to cut off part of the C. And then you can go down here, find out where you want it positioned on the corner. You can use the horizontal, moves it in and out. Vertical is up and down. That way you get it placed where you want it without cutting off any part of your watermark. And the anchor just means what part of the picture do you want it to be displayed in, like the center or the top right, bottom center, etc. Then you can go back up here and you can have a shadow put on the back side of the word if you wish. It kind of just gives it that 3D look. Personally, I feel it's kind of cheesy. It's very middle schooly, I think. Like, that's just, you wouldn't have that on an actual photo, in my opinion. I mean, if you feel you need to, have at it. It's all you. And then you can also change the color if you want it. Dark, gray, white, whatever. And then use the slider on the right side to pick the color you wish for. We'll just go with red for now. And just hit save. And also, before I forget, down here, bottom left, type in whatever you wish it to say. For me, it's MW perspective. And we're just going to leave it like that for now. Hit save. You can label this whatever you want. I'm just going to call it a test. Click create and click export. Then it'll export your photo like normal. Once it gets out, this is my actual logo that I don't use for photo watermarks, but that's it. This is the one we just made with the red lettering and the background shadow. If you want to know how to do the image, go do the same thing again. Export. Scroll all the way down to your watermark. Click edit watermarks. And then up here, you can choose an image. So you click choose. I'm going to use this one right here. This gives you the see-through background. And then you can go all the way down here. Pick what part of the picture you want it in. Adjust how you want it placed. And you can pick if you want it to be see-through or not all the way. This is basically nothing there. And you can kind of increase the power as you go. And you can increase the size and use this again to replace where you want it. just to show you, we'll go with that. And then you click save again. Ask you for a name. We'll use mine. This is my second variant of this, so I'll hit create, click export. And then I already have something named that's just use unique names. It spits it out. And then let's say I want to watermark this image on export. Right click, export. Scroll down, we'll make sure that the watermark is still clicked. Click export, use unique names. And it will be in the same place as the previous photo, because this is the one we just exported earlier with the logo in the top left. And this is the one we just did now. Same thing. It will always show up in the same place until you change the export location back in the editor. If you don't want to export a photo with a watermark, all you have to do is just uncheck the box, click export, and it will come back out again with no watermark on it. Super simple. Once you get the hang of it, you can start putting some pretty crazy and creative watermarks on here as you wish. It's all up to you and your taste. Hopefully this was helpful. Thank you.